Alright guys, today I'm going to teach you guys how to play Teemo in the top lane. Now for the best runes for Teemo, I would definitely always recommend going for Grasp in most of your games, while also taking Demolish, Bone Plate, Overgrowth, Taste of Blood, and a Ravenous Hunter, including attack speed, Adaptive Force, and Armor. Now for the starter item, you typically want to go for Doran's Ring as a starter item. Usually that will do the job in most matchups. In really hard matchups, you could also go for Armor Cloth, which is typically something you don't have to do. You really don't have to. Oh, wait, let me check something real quick. Alright, we're back. Now, if you want to see the entire full build of Teemo, the best build and everything, I've placed it down inside of the description below the YouTube video, guys. Now, the way how Teemo should be played is very straightforward. Every single time that your opponent is going to move up, in this case Lee Sin, you want to try to drop down autos on him, but at the same time, trying not to take the minion aggro. This is extremely important, guys. I can take him down right here. I got him. Thank you very much. I timed up my Q perfectly there, so he would do the least damage possible, and we had the ignite advantage as well. Now we can push. We still have one potion remaining, so we could stay for a bit more. But we do have to be very careful. So yeah, Teemo as a champion is very straightforward, guys. It's all about poking your opponent and staying in a safe zone where the creeps don't actually hit you. This is extremely important because every time you poke your opponent, the wave will always focus you, right? And by positioning yourself perfectly behind creeps, they will not hit you. And you will also get free damage off at the same time. I'm thinking I'm getting ganked by right now. I think I do. What is he doing? Wait, hold on a second. That's like 15 HP. What? I don't think that this Lee Sin plays Lee Sin that much in the game, I think. He does play like the new meta Lee Sin though. I got the minion advantage. Always stand behind creeps, guys. Super important. Okay, this guy's dead too. See you later. Always important, guys, when you play Teemo top and you play against something like a Lee Sin or any kind of champion that has like an ability that throws it into... Oh wait, there's also a Penting incoming. Ah, too bad. Alright, so there's a couple things I want to mention here because this is extremely important when you play Teemo. You might think like, why do we do so much damage? But let me get into it, alright? The reason why we were able to kill Lee Sin, kill Gwen, and nearly kill Penting this way was mainly because the minion wave, the gigantic wave that we built up, like it was like 3 waves together. If they try to like all in you and you blind them at the perfect time with your Q, the entire minion wave is going to do ridiculous damage early on in the game, right? And because of this reason, as long as you stay behind your creeps and they can't hit like a Lee Sin Q on you or anything like that, you can do like absolute ridiculous damage while taking very little damage, right? Or receiving very little. Keep that in mind. Teemo should be played in a way that if you try to play aggressive, that you make use of your wave, right? Nice. Let's push down the next wave again. Perfect. We're level 6 right now. I'll use this to push a little bit faster. That Lee Sin's pretty done. Like, this matchup is already, like, highly favored for Teemo. Like, there isn't really much that Lee Sin can do at all. Because every time he goes for a creep, we're constantly poking him away. Right? Every time he goes in, we just have to time out our Q as well. There's very little he can do. outside. Maybe like all he can do is just max W, or he goes for the all-in. Nice. Now we keep pushing. Ultimately, it would be the best if we stack up the wave. That would actually be like 10 times better. Alright. Here we go. Get an extra auto off. He can go for the creeps. He can farm it out. Like, the next wave we push, we're going to kill him. Because if he goes for the CS, we're obviously going to drop down like an auto Q into an ignite. He's not going to survive this one. Alright, here we go. Proc the demolish as well. Gwen is currently in mid lane, so we don't have to worry about her. Nice try. I could have technically killed him with my ignite right here, actually. I'm gonna push this one with my ultimate as well. Nice. Place a ward down right here. There's gonna be a massive fight where we can take this guy down. Hopefully we can reach out to him. Otherwise we'll take down this Gwen. I still have my Q ready. Good, I got him. And this Gwen is also very low. Woo, nearly reached out to him. I didn't have my Q, so I couldn't land it. Oh, that Lee Sin is dead. Okay. Well, we can just dive this guy. If my jungler is actually standing behind it, we could do it. But nah, never mind. Actually, it's not very good.
Yes, sir.
An interesting question I got like just now is how can you blind a Lee Sin when he's already blind? You guys always come in with the most interesting topics, man. Alright. Usually what I like to do when I after I get my first item, I really always like to go for Nashor's Tooth. It's something that I highly value for many reasons.
That's gotta sting.
I would typically always recommend going for Nashor's Tooth in most of your games, because not only does this provide, you know, loads of damage and being able to have like kill pressure and stuff, but it suits against everything that you play against, and of course your split pushing is going to be 10 times better. Now, together with this, you know, since we're playing with like an item that is like extremely aggressive, I also like tend to play with, you know, maxing E and then maxing my Q as a secondary. Once again, more damage, being able to like 1v1 10 times better, and the Q will last longer too, so 2 reasons for it. Now we push again. You always want to have a very aggressive playstyle, guys, most importantly.
I'll sound ahead.
It's about pressuring your opponent, especially early, because Teemo as a champion is not really a good champion in the late game. Nice. Just gonna TP from what it seems. I got my grasp ready again. Gonna proc it. Gonna hold my Q in case it's gonna jump into me. Alright, you're dead. Not gonna lie though, that Lee Sin is having the worst time of his life. Like, Teemo is a champion you do not want to play against when you play Lee Sin. It's one of the most worst feelings in the entire world when you play against a Teemo as Lee Sin top. Like, Lee Sin top is a new meta champion right now since like the last couple of patches, but against a Teemo, you don't want to be against that. Like, it's absolutely something you don't want to see. Good. We are huge. Let's get this one. Nice. Let's push up the next wave. Pantene is currently in mid lane. Gwen, however, she could be topside. Now we have this entire wave being stacked up again. We're also getting a gank by Talon. Getting another grass proc.
Reporting in.
I'm getting focused by the tower. Oh, he already dies. Nice gank by Talon. I'm totally not worried about Pansy coming top,
I'm ready.
to be honest. We're like, this Lee Sin is like 30 CS, 38 CS specifically when we already have like 100 right now. We're so far ahead of this guy. Oh, we're getting ganked. I'm just gonna flash out of that one because if the stun lands, then I'm basically dead. Yeah, that's painful to watch. He didn't have to go in there, but whatever, it's fine. Okay, we can soon make our way back to base again, and then this time we can go for the next item, which is probably going to be Riftmaker. At some point in the game, we're also going to get like Demonic's Embrace, which is going to be good for 1v1s. Let's go for Sorcerer Shoes here. We're going to be maximizing damage. Typically something that I would always recommend. Take this one. Take another Control Ward. I actually already have one. Never mind. Alright, back to lane. Now, honestly, maxing Q after E is something that I like so much about Teemo. Most people always max W for the movement speed, but I feel like if you max Q, it becomes like a longer duration. It does more damage. And yeah, that's pretty much the point of it. Like if you're getting like really fed in the game, then all you need is damage really. You don't really have to get more movement speed from W, and you're also going to miss the damage. So typically I always go for the Q max after E. Nice. There's a ward down in here. See if Lee's top. Okay, he's getting. Whew. Talon nearly died against Lee.
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm ready. We can pressure mid right now. Well, this guy is probably dead. Or not? No, 70 HP actually. Never mind. Hello, Gwen. We're going to kill this guy. She doesn't do damage with anything. If we... Like, once again, because of the reason that we're maxing Q, it takes her a really long time to be able to do damage with her auto, so it's not going to work out for her anyway. But not gonna lie, I love how she was sitting down here. You know, with Rek'Sai behind her. That was beautiful to watch. Okay. Oh, Brand and Pantheon right here. We're not gonna mess with that too much. Okay, we're gonna have to run for it. Oh, that actually land on the... Oh, wow. That actually land. I'm honestly quite surprised how that actually landed. So the idea was to sidestep Brand's, not his W, but everything else. But I wanted to chase Brand down, but I wasn't able to because Pantheon was standing right behind it. I saw Pantheon backing off, which led me to going back into this Brand. I could have killed him quite easily, but like as soon as Pantheon turned around, I had to run, so that's kind of my bad. I was actually worth quite a bit of gold as well. 2 people in bot. We're gonna go bot lane. I'll see if I can actually kill both of these guys. We can kill this Gwen quite easily. I think that this guy's probably gonna stay. He might stay in the bush here. No. Could maybe bait. Oh yeah, this guy's flashing out. Makes perfect sense. No more shrooms. My next room is in 5 seconds. Oh, this guy's dead. This guy is also dead. He's right here. Ah, never mind. Or... Okay. Got him. Teemo with Yumi. Feels good, man. That feels so good. And we got this guy as well. This Lee Sin is totally useless. He will never come back. We destroyed Lee Sin so hard in lane that this guy is... He will never come back. Like, this champion doesn't scale at all towards the late game, ever. Nice. So, our next item is going to be Demonic's Embrace. Oh! Seems like they actually surrendered. So, let's take a look and see how much damage we've done. Of course, we're also going to take a look at, you know, the runes that I've used as well. I'm going to give the honor to Rex at this game. Oh, if the client allows me to, at least. Oh, client is being fun today. I guess we don't get to see the damage at all. Oh, wait, okay. Now, of course, I'm not going to hide it, guys. This was being played in a draft game to show off how Teemo is being played. So, Elo is unclear. For the damage, we've done 14.8k damage. And for the runes, this is definitely what I would always recommend in 99% of every game that you're going to play. Like, Grasp is going to be your main keystone all the time. Demolish, this is what you will need if you're going to split with Teemo, which is exactly what you're going to do. Bone Plate, if you play against like a poke matchup, you can go second wind. But if you play against like melee matchup, go for Bone Plate, because you can always proc this when he tries to go into you. And of course, Overgrowth, if you play Teemo, more HP, makes perfect sense. Like, that's just going to help you out even more towards the late game. So you have like some kind of scaling. Taste of Blood and Ravenous Hunter, like it's kind of like explaining itself, because you will heal when you do damage. And of course, when you get Ravenous Hunter when you're snowballing, it's also great. Now, one more thing, guys, before this entire YouTube video ends. This game is being played live on stream, guys. If you want to see me play live, I will place a link down right below the YouTube video. So, thank you for watching today's YouTube video, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.